Fort Worth police say a minor fender bender escalated into a violent and deadly encounter.
Police say the victim, a man named Jin Shin, was at one point surrounded by at least 8 people with bad intentions. Among the group, police say, was Merkin DeMorris West. Police say the victim tried to get away, grabbed a gun from his car. They say West also had grabbed a gun and shot Jin Shin several times. Fox 4's Macy Jenkins spoke to a good friend of the victim, and Macy's live in Fort Worth tonight. Macy.
Hi, Heather and Steve. Well, friends say that Jin Shin was always willing to help people in need, from fellow business owners to homeless people to even stray animals. One friend says that she's still shocked that he's not here, not with us anymore, but that this week's arrest moves them one step closer to justice for his murder.
He was an amazing friend. Very loyal, very giving, has a huge heart.
Nikki Sanpumi reflecting on her dear friend Jin Shin, who she describes as a leader in North Texas, especially in the Asian American community.
Everybody looked up to him for advice because he gave great business advice.
The pair met in Dallas at Shin's business, Encore Family Karaoke. And as a fellow business owner, they bonded over navigating through the pandemic.
We started talking about figuring out ways how to make money and survive COVID.
Shin was shot and killed in Fort Worth on August 15th in what police have called a road rage incident. 28-year-old Markin West was arrested on Wednesday and charged with Shin's murder.
Still trying to tell myself it wasn't true.
According to court documents, nearby surveillance cameras recorded in detail what happened. West's arrest affidavit says the video shows Shin driving a Jeep on University Drive near I-30 around 2:40 that Monday morning when he rolled into the back bumper of a Hyundai Elantra in front of him. Police say 3 women got out of the car and approached him. At some point, police say one of the women called for extra support.
What transpired, I can't comprehend because of the fact that why would they need to call back up?
3 cars eventually arrived with people who joined the women to confront Shin. The affidavit says West was in a Chrysler 300 that pulled up to the back of Shin's Jeep. West and another man got out and approached Shin. The affidavit says eventually Shin was surrounded by 4 women and 4 men, and one of the men punched Shin in the back of the head and took his keys.
Just imagining him there by himself, 8 against 1. How is that fair?
Police say Shin walked away from his Jeep and crossed the street holding something in his hand. West then returned to the Chrysler and retrieved a handgun out of the trunk. When Shin returned, he also had a gun pointed at the ground. That's when police say West fired multiple shots, pursued Shin as he ran from the accident, and fired more shots in Shin's direction, striking and killing him. Shin leaves behind his 14-year-old daughter and girlfriend of 10 years, Shi Lee.
I'm not going to be satisfied until all of those that were involved are arrested.
Police say they're still investigating. It's unclear at this point if any of the other people involved will face charges.